Hey, good morning. So not a lot's been going on. The chickens have been inside for the last few weeks, and they're a little over a month old now. They're getting big. The weather's getting nice. So yesterday I went ahead and moved them out into their coop, and kind of ran into a little bit of snags here and there. Let me show you how I set it up. So I made this feeder here, which holds a ton of food for them, and they've been using that inside for the last few weeks, and it's been working good. And then this is their automatic waterer, and I got this guy from Farm Brad. You can look him up online, and that works really nicely because it doesn't get dirty, and then it has a float valve inside of it, so you can actually hook this to a water hose right here, and then when it gets low, the water will just automatically fill it. Works really nice. So big fan of that. However, my girls won't come outside to eat, and so yesterday when I put them in, a couple of them were out, and then they got themselves over in that area, and they wouldn't come over here and eat. So they haven't eaten from this or drank from this since I put them in yesterday. So this morning I went in and just got their old feeder and put that inside, and their old water, and put that inside. So there they are. Hello, girls. And they're very friendly. Yeah. But they went nuts when I put that in there. And inside here, I got their heat lamp. I have a radiant heat thing that they can sit on or go under or whatever. So it puts out heat so they stay nice and warm. It got down to 30 last night, but this door shuts automatically, so they were able to stay warm in here. But they haven't ventured out at all. I want to get rid of this water because it gets dirty so easily. But then I also just made another feeder that I'm going to put right here in this corner, so that they'll have a automatic feeder that'll be in here with them at night and stuff. This one right here is fine, but they get it really dirty really easily, and so with the PVC pipe one, they don't get as dirty as easily. So we want to name the chickens, but they all look the same, so I don't know how to tell them apart. So we got Daisy, Dixie, Dolly, Daphne, I don't know, dinner 1, dinner 2, dinner 3. I don't know, they all look the same. Hi, girls. Yeah. And here's Camper. He's being a good boy too. He's being a good boy. Yeah, you girls can't come out here. You know that. You know that. But I do like the coop, having them in here. I did put in a camera up here to watch them, but this has got a metal screen on it that I taped up to keep it warm, and it appears to be blocking the Wi-Fi signal, so that camera's not working. I did put a camera right up in that corner so I can actually see. I don't know if you can see. Watch out, girls. Up in that corner there, that's just a Nest camera that's wireless, and I do have it plugged in over here so that it can have power, but that way I can see at least if they're outside, because last night when the door closed, there was all this hemp stuff in the doorway, and the door wouldn't close, and then there were 2 chickens outside, so I was able to see that. So you girls good? All right, let's put this over here, and I'll show you. Oh, you girls. I don't know if we can. Yeah, I'll try to show you what I made here. All right, so this is going to be the main part of the feeder. It's going to go in the corner. I measured it 26 inches. Should give me good clearance. So these are the pieces that I got. So I have a 3-inch 90 degree, and then the idea is I'm going to cut a piece of pipe to fit right here, and when you put the feed in, it feeds here, and then I'm going to put this lid on here, but I'm going to, can you move? I'm going to cut it to like a, so this part here is cut out. So that way when I put feed in there, it doesn't all spill out and the chickens don't just rake it out. So that's probably about 2 inches. Let's see. So I've cut a 2.5 inch piece to go in there. So basically it's going to go like this, okay, and then this piece will be reversed, but it'll be kind of like that. But you see, it's kind of like a really good angle for them to be able to just go in there and get their food. Yeah, I know, I see your ball. All right, so let me cut the 2.5 inch piece, and then I'll glue that all together. Smaller. Okay, just that. Okay, and then just to give you an idea on this one, I'm going to cut it here and then cut this circle off here. And I may come back just a little bit. So all this part here will be gone, and that just leaves me a nice little piece that keeps the food from just falling out. And then lastly, I put a lid on top too, so that nothing can get in there. This piece is going to be inside the chicken coop. So it'll be just like this, with this reversed like that. And then the lid will go on here, like so. It works. I already made one, so that's the deal. I'll get the glue out, and then the top won't be glued. That'll just slide off whenever I need to fill it. Okay, you move it, buddy. And then I'm actually not using primer because this is not going to hold water or anything. So it's just cement. This one you just got to make sure it's at the right angle. That looks good. Let that dry. Hold it sideways. That. It's kind of messy here. Okay, there we go. So that's my design. Yeah, so when I first made one, I didn't put this piece on, and all the feed just shot right out when I was filling it. But this should work good. And this will probably hold enough food for last them, I would say, well over a week. There's only 8 of them and they're little, so they eat a lot, but they don't eat that much. Alright, so that's done. Now, I bought these bungee cords, that has these little small bungee cords and some hooks, and I'm going to put some little fasteners so I can just bungee this inside, so then that way I can take it out when I need to fill it. Yeah, that's going to work perfectly. So that's going to go right there in the corner. Alright, so that works good. I'm going to mount that right there, and I'm going to use a little eyelet and the bungee cords to hold this on, and then I can just unbungee it when I'm ready to fill it back up. So let's get the bungees installed. Let's see. Hi, girls. A little easier said than done. Well, that didn't even make a dent in it. All right, I think I'm gonna go get my drill. I'll let you watch these girls while all right, I'll be right back. Alright, I just drilled a hole so I can feed these in here easier. Oop. Hi girls. You're very curious, huh? No. Hi camper. Yeah. It's not always about you, buddy. Because it has some little ones in the bottom here, so figure out which size sort of works best. Wonder, let's put this back here. If I put yeah, look at that. That looks good. Yep. I guess the only downside is I can't really raise it up and get it off the ground, but at least my chickens will be fed. Whoa. Okay, you can see the food just kind of sits in there. As they eat it, it'll gravity feed. Put a little bit more in now. Looking to finish this bag off. And this I got from Scratch and Pack. It's actually got 20.5% proteins for 0 to 8 weeks. But this is supposed to be like all natural type stuff. All right, so now it's all set. They have used this before, so they should know what this is. I'll go ahead and leave that little one over there for them. Okay, so got all that done. Got their new feeder installed, and they should be good to go for a little while. I want to find a bucket. I have some other little watering cups that work by gravity, so I want to use those. And maybe find a little 1 gallon or 2 gallon bucket to put that inside. So that way they have water inside and food, and water outside and food, just till they get used to everything. I did see online that when you put them into their coop for the first time, you're supposed to like leave the door shut for a couple days so they can get used to it. Today they're not really venturing out at all. The door's automatic, but I think they'll be fine. They're fed and watered, so they'll get used to it. They say chickens are really smart, so they learn really quick. But I think they're a little upset when I moved them from the garage yesterday. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.